Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Baker Act and how in some instances the criminal arena, right, can intersect with the mental health system. So there are two ways the state can step in and basically take custody of somebody, grab them through the criminal justice system or through the mental health system. And I've talked about this before, but this is an instance again where there's sort of this crossover, which is why I tell families it's important to understand how these two universes work together, right? And which is why, respectfully, and I say this respectfully to all my colleagues who are trying to do what we're doing, right? If you don't understand how these two worlds work together, I don't think you can do, I think you do a disservice to the client. And being a former prosecutor and defense attorney and having litigated thousands of these cases where there's behavioral health issues, I really do understand how this works. So I wanted to share that bit with you because this is this case, and I'll put a link to this article in the description for the video, is exactly the kind of universe, arena where there's going to be that crossover. Mom admitted she squeezed her baby boy so hard she broke his bones. A Florida woman turned herself into police after she allegedly admitted to squeezing her baby boy. Kimberly Rivera, 29, in custody at the Broward County Main Jail, where she's being held on charges of aggravated child abuse and child neglect. According to a probable cause affidavit, according to the probable cause affidavit reviewed by Law and Crime, police said the investigation into Rivera began on October the 18th, 2025, when medical staff at Broward General Medical Center notified the Department of Children and Families, DCF, that a baby boy was brought in with a broken collarbone and rib. Oh, God. At the time, Rivera allegedly said the boy's injuries could have been caused by the baby's older brother. Police said she eventually admitted she often felt overwhelmed and depressed and not really okay, but that she would never take it out on her kids. According to the probable cause affidavit, a witness close to Rivera told police that she had, quote, come clean to him and admitted to him, I squeezed the baby. The witness saw her crying really, really bad for the alleged confessing, saying that Rivera was reportedly having suicidal thoughts. Police said Rivera believed she had postpartum depression and her frustration took over. She also expressed remorse, saying, I'm sorry I didn't come clean to you guys. I was just afraid. During the interview, she reportedly expressed suicidal thoughts and was hospitalized under the Baker Act. Just horrible, okay? Just absolutely horrible. But I will tell you, I've dealt with a number of cases where postpartum depression was involved and somebody got Baker Acted. Now, in this case, obviously the criminal justice system is involved. I don't know what will happen here. She may end up going to prison. I mean, that's just a fact. But you see how the Baker Act stepped in. So she's being held in the county jail. She says, I'm suicidal. And now the Baker Act system sort of kicks in. And that's how these two universes can, right, and do cross over, which is why it's important to understand how this all works. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the whole postpartum thing. I get just two cases, come to memory that I can recollect where we had a woman who was Baker Acted. And by the way, in those two instances, there was no allegation that the mom had tried to hurt the child. The doctor, who I think probably overreacted, made some allegation that she might hurt the child, right, with no evidence to back it up. And so obviously we went into court to get the Baker Act lifted. But I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are about this. And let's not use this as an opportunity to bully the mother, okay? That she's presumed innocent. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Obviously, there's a behavioral health issue, mental health issue going on here. And so I'm not excusing the conduct. I'm just saying this is not a bully pulpit, okay? But I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this. And if you're a family out there and you've got a loved one dealing with substance use and or mental health issues and you're tired of the chaos, we'd like to talk to you about what options may or may not be available. Please reach out to us. And if there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. Post in the comments. I will make you a video because if it's affecting your family, I'm sure it's affecting somebody else's. And this content is about giving you the information that you need. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me it helps with the algorithm, which means we can get it in front of more people. We can help more people. We can save more families. So please, this helps. And if you want more of this content that I make every day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.